from Mechanics of Music. Today is the day. We're gonna do it. We're gonna sing Wonderwall. This is an awesome song. I know it gets a bad name because everybody learns it when they start learning the guitar because it is a fun song to learn and it's catchy and it's fun to sing and it's a great hit at all campfires and, you know, coffee houses and stuff. So if you are just starting your guitar journey and you want to just go through the chords and sing and play as a beginner, this video is geared really towards beginners who are just working on stringing the chords together. We're not going to learn the crazy strumming pattern in this video, and we're going to keep it simple, and we're just going to work on changing the chords, building up our calluses, coordinating our right hand, and then singing along if you want to. First thing we need to know is you can download the lyrics and the chords from the description. And second thing we need to know is that we have our capo on the 2nd fret for this song. Third thing we need to know is the chords. We need an E minor chord. So, like I said, this is focused towards beginners. So if you guys are really learning your E minor chord with the 2 fingers like this, or with the middle and the ring finger, I want you to do the E minor chord that you think sounds good and feels good. But what I'm going to do is E minor 7, where my ring and my pinky finger are going to go down here on the B and E string in the 3rd fret, and I'm going to put my 1st and 2nd finger in a normal E minor position. That's an E minor 7 chord. So what is cool about this song as a beginner is I'm going to leave these 2 fingers down here for the entire song. I'm going to leave them there. That is going to really build up your calluses. It's going to sound good because these strings are going to be ringing throughout the entire song. And it's going to make it a little bit easier for us to move around our chords because all we have to do is move these 2 fingers to get to our chords. So, E minor 7, the next chord we need is G. I'm going to leave my 1st finger where it is, and I'm going to move my middle finger up to the 3rd fret of the E string for a G chord. Once again, these 2 fingers are staying here. After that, I'm going to a D sus4 chord. We're just going to think about it as a D chord. I'm going to move my 1st finger down to the 3rd string, the G string on the 2nd fret. A D sus4 chord. Don't worry about the complicated name of it, just think about it as a D chord. We'll learn about why it's a D sus4 some other day. And then our next chord for the verse is going to be an A7 sus4. Again, don't worry about the name, we'll worry about that another time. We're just going to move our 1st finger up 1 string. Super good, crisp chord change. And we're going to strum 5 strings for that one. So we're going to, well, you can strum all 6 strings if you want, or a little trick we learned this week with some of my students is using your thumb to mute the low E string so that if you do strum it by accident, it doesn't actually make a sound. Your goal is to still strum the 5 strings. You can do that for the C chord, the D chord, and the A chord. The other chord that we need is a C add 9 chord. We're going to think about it as a C chord. And this is really nice because we're going from A7 sus4. We just have to add our middle finger up there for that chord. Beautiful. C add 9. Now, if you guys are really keen on using the C chord, the stretchy C chord, you can do that one. It's still going to sound good if you play along with me, or you can leave these 2 fingers on the B and E string and you can play C add 9. And those are the 5 chords that we need. Okay, there's one cool little bit in here, and you see this specific little chord progression in so many songs. It's a really fun little thing, and it's nice because you don't have to move a lot of fingers, and it sounds awesome. It's in the pre-chorus. It's the part where we're saying, I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on a G chord. We're going to do 1 strum. Then we're going to go to this chord called a D over F sharp chord. We could call it something else, D sus4 over F sharp, whatever. It doesn't matter. What we're going to do is we're going to push our 1st finger, we're going to move it up to the E string in the 2nd fret, and we're going to use our middle finger down here on the 2nd fret of the G string. This is a really cool sound. It's called a chord inversion. We'll worry about that later. That's our D over F sharp, and then what we're going to do is we're going to move these 2 fingers in, boom, and then we're back to our E minor chord. what we had was we had G, then we had D over F sharp, and then we had E minor. Really nice, because you hear that kind of descending bass thing. And then we're going to go back to a G chord after that. G, D over F sharp, E minor, and then back to G, and now A. We hold A for a little bit. Let's try it together. We're starting on a G. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Let's go again. Starting on a G. G, D over F sharp, E minor, G again, A7. Nice. One last time. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Cool. There's so many songs that you guys are going to do that in, and it's going to sound awesome. So I'm gonna strum 2 strums on each chord, and I'm going to sing the song, and I encourage you guys to sing along, play along, and let's do it. Starting on E minor. 1, 2, 3, go. Now G, D, and A7. Back to E minor. G, D, A7. 2 more times. One more time. There we go. Today is gonna if you were able to play along, your fingers should be burning right now, which is good. If you made it all the way through and you sang a little bit, that's awesome. Go back and do it again if you need to, if you want to. I've got a couple students and we sing this song for a whole hour straight. We're just practicing, we're just singing. So like I said, there's lots of different ways to play this song. If you want to do the C or the D chord, go ahead. If you want to try a little bit of different strumming pattern, you could maybe add a few ups in there. Down, down, up, down, down, up. You can even try speeding it up just a little bit. Today was gonna be the day they were gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. So that is Wonderwall. That is a fun way to play it. I hope you guys had fun. Stay tuned for the more advanced version where we do the strumming pattern and stuff like that. If you guys enjoyed that video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That really helps me out a lot. Go to the website, mechanicsofmusic.com, sign up for our Patreon, and just share this video with somebody who you think might want to learn this song. You can also sign up for a private lesson with me, mechanicsofmusic.com. If you have any specific questions, you can ask me there and we can do a lesson together on Zoom. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for rocking out with me and we'll see you in the next video.